one movie's opening up this weekend. I, Frankenstein. You're not too impressed.
Well, you know, they aren't showing it in advance, so that's a tip-off that there's something seriously wrong with the movie.
So we decided to go with two movies, sort of a double feature that you're going to talk about, two Oscar picks.
That finally came into the area last weekend,
Okay.
and they're very prominent in the Oscar balloting.
Right. Well, let's start with August Osage County. Why do you think, I mean, we know it's an Oscar contender, but what makes it particularly special?
Well, it's really interesting because they took a 3.5-hour Pulitzer Prize winning play by Tracy Letts. They condensed it into a 2-hour film, and yet unless you've studied the play closely, you really don't notice anything missing. It feels quite sui generis. The performances are exceptional. Meryl Streep and Julia Roberts were Oscar nominated, but I want to pay particular attention to a few of the smaller roles in the film by actors that may not be quite as much of household names as those two are. Margot Martindale, Chris Cooper, and Julianne Nicholson, who some may know from Showtime's Masters of Sex. They're wonderful in this film. Maybe it would have worked better if they had done what HBO did with Angels in America, another massive-sized play a few years ago, and turned it into a miniseries. But for what it is, it's quite effective. It's very well done. I was moved.
And you gave it a?
I'm giving it a B+.
A B+. All right, now let's go to Dallas Buyers Club. Two of your Oscar picks in the long run,
Right,
Best Actor and Best
Matthew
Supporting
McConaughey
Actor.
and Jared Leto are both going to win the Oscars.
Okay, but the story itself, is it gripping? Does it hold you?
I think so. It's a true story about a inveterate heterosexual who comes down with AIDS in the late 1980s, in the earliest days of the epidemic when people were scared to death of it and ran screaming in the other direction, and becomes not only an advocate, but the greatest friend to the Dallas gay community that they ever had by bringing in drugs that were at the time illegal from Mexico.
Okay, an uplifting movie overall. And the grade you give it?
I'm giving it a B. You know, it feels like a solid HBO film, and yet there was an HBO movie last year that also dealt with real-life characters and peripherally AIDS, Behind the Candelabra, the Liberace film with Michael Douglas. It's actually a better quote-unquote movie. But this is solid, and of course it's all about the performances.
It's Dallas Buyers Club. You can see them in the area now, playing here in the Valley. Also now playing Ride Along, Lone Survivor, Jack Ryan, and The Nut Job, as well as American Hustle and Frozen. New on DVD, we have Blue Jasmine, Instructions Not Included, Captain Phillips in a World, Machete Kills, and next week we're going to talk about Kate Winslet and Josh Brolin in Labor Day.
Right, two of my favorite actors. Looking forward to that one.
Okay, and you can watch Milan's movie reviews anytime, WKBN.com.